Well, there's no really right or wrong answer to this. Okay, we typically advise once a month for most of our clients. It just really depends on the nature of the newsletter. Really, the idea is you want people to pay attention to it, right? So you don't want to do something too often to where it's too much, where they're going to unsubscribe or just ignore it. So, once a month seems to kind of be a good average, but that doesn't mean that that's a hard rule. Okay, so I would just kind of ask yourself, who are my clients? And then ask yourself also, what am I sending them in my newsletter? How often is that going to be of interest to them and helpful to them? And again, sometimes that's hard to determine, but I would really let your best opinion on that, maybe even talk to some of your clients. But I would let that kind of dictate, what you do, because you don't want to do something too often. But at the same time, you don't want to do something too infrequently, right? I mean, doing a newsletter once a year, an email newsletter once a year, people forget you a week later, So, I think you want some sort of regularity where you're keeping in touch with people and staying top of mind. And we find once a month to be a good average. You could certainly experiment with doing something a little bit more if you wanted to.